Okay, let's take a few breaths up, darling. Take a few breaths up. And inhaling. Is that good? Yep. And exhale. Let me just lower or lift the screen a little bit and up. And lower. And up. And lower. And one more up. And then take your hands a little bit lower on your thighs and just round your back and lift your sternum and round your back and lift your sternum and exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. And now roll all the way up. Good morning, good morning. And then come over like a little half moon stretch and over. Beautiful. And over and over. So we're just waking up these different angles, different muscles. Very good. And then we're going to take the arms and take circles up in front, inhale up, and one more, and then take your hands at the rear and just open up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on the 1, take something, a chair or a foam roller to do some calf raises too. So you're going to be lifting up with your heels and lower with control and go up with your heels. Good, all three. Yep. 3, both heels are going up and down. 4, your knees are soft. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And then we'll open up a little bit. Leave your foam roller handy. We're going to come back to it. We're going to take 10 squats. Your heels are heavy. Your arms can come out front. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 9, and then 10. Now take your foam roller and either do a set of double heel raises or take one foot and wrap it behind the other and go up and down with one leg doing the work. Up and down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the other, you're going to go up and down 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can leave this out to the side or in front if you want that balance, and take a wide squat. So basically it's like you're a sumo wrestler. Your heels are heavier than your toes. Your knees track with your second toe. 4, your glutes go back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. And now we're going to take our dynabands or our elastic tubings, whichever one. Just wanted to make sure we address those legs. And then you can take your band on the floor. Let both heels connect. Palms face forward. Bend your elbows. Good. Exhale. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And if you would like to take up to 5 more, you can. So it would be, that was 15. So this is 16, 17, knees soft, 18, 19, 20. Now release that Shake up your arms, just give them a little bit of a release of tension. Now face your palms towards you, step on the band in the middle, both heels. You're gonna bend your elbows, but this time out to the side. This is for the shoulders. Your knees are soft. Jean, try your elbows a little wider. Yes, that's it, that's it. 4, you got it. 5, neck is soft. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, try 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now release that one. Let me have your band stand on with one heel, get my words out, and the handle in the other, or the hand on the dynaband. Now open up. You may have to adjust. 2, your body stays tall. 3, your shoulder is working. 4, right here I have some ab tone to keep my pubic bone pulling up. 6, but your low back feels safe. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now on the 15th one, we are going to switch, so take your other heel. Go out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This shoulder muscle should be working. 11, but your body stays upright. 12, without leaning. 13, 14, 15. Now we're going to go to the front. So take that dynabands, use the other heel. Now we're going to go forward. The body may be tempted to lean back, but you're going to stay upright. 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit of ab tone. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now switch it up. Go forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Really good. Now we're going to take the band wide and up and over. So if it's too hard to get it behind you, widen your hand grip or stretch the band out. But everybody looks good. That looks great. Breathing, inhaling, and exhaling. So good for posture. Find a place that feels like you can hold it for about 5. Beautiful. Behind you, 4, 3, 2. Then let that down. Perfect. Take, if you would like to take a sip, grab a sip, and then we're going to do a chest press with our weight, our band behind our upper back. Take your band and press out like you're heading towards the corners of the room. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, if you can do 5 more, add that on now. 16, 17, 18. Really good. Now, I want us to take the arms into some little rolls. Just roll your shoulders. Take your arms overhead. Pull down in front of you, and if you don't have enough tension, just walk your hands closer together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 more. Perfect. Really good. Let your arms down, give them a little release. And then go back to that stretch behind you and hold. 5. You got it. Your band will be behind you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to come in just a little bit closer for this one, just so you can see. You can hold on to the band behind your head and put your other hand at your low back. Okay? Now you can push your elbow so the bottom hand stays put, stay still. Your top hand is going to move. Exhale. Good. 4. Breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and on the 15th, take it to the other side. One hand down, push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just keep breathing. 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Really good. Now we're going to mix it up a little bit. So find a seat and keep your band. So find a seat and keep your band. And we're going to put your bands in a loop around your feet. Now you can also sit on a pillow if you need. Otherwise, cross your straps, bend your elbows, and pull, and pull, and pull, and exhale. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. This is a strong back muscles. You're also going to feel your biceps and your rear shoulders. 3, 2, you got it. Now we're going to uncross the straps. You're going to have, I'm going to turn so you can see me, you're going to have your palms in the ends of the bands, and you're going to do bicep curls. Now you can hold your band like a hammer if you want. Pull the belly in, or if you have the elastic tubing like I do, you have your hands in the handles. Exhale. Exhale. Bend the elbows. Good. Slow on the way down so that you, right there, yeah, there you go. Nice, Jean. That way you get a workout on the way in and the way back. You're going to feel your abs as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, sit up And now pretend like, I'm going to turn a little bit, you're going to make a V with your arm, an upside down V. Pull your arms to the side. Good. Pull, pull, pull. Exhale. Good. This is a good lat pull, but it's also rear shoulder and it's also triceps. Exhale. Exhale. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now cross your straps and make it like an X. Put your elbows beside you. Open up your forearms to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, take 5 more. This is more for rehab, but we use it for prehab on the rear shoulders that keep the shoulders open. 2 more. Now, just do a little like you're a loose noodle. Just wiggle it out. There's no wrong way to do this. And shake it out. Good, Jean. And then this one's going to be like a T, or like you're hugging a tree backwards. Rear shoulder, arms wide. Yep. I like a little soft elbow too. Open. Yeah. Exhale. Out. You got it. 2, 3. Neck is soft. You can kind of move it around and make sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Very good. And let's take it up to a stretch. Take your feet like you're at a bound angle, a little butterfly. Lean into it and relax. And then when you're ready, you can grab a stick and grab some hand weights that you can do a chest press with. So I'm going to grab a stick first. And then we're going to do some weights that you can do a chest press. So it could be a little heavier. Maybe 5 pounds to 8 pounds to 10 pounds. And you're going to lie on your back. Your hands are the weights are going to touch each other at the top. Good. Now you're going to bend your elbows out to the side and kind of like a field goal post, and touch just one end of the weights at the top, and then bend your elbows to the side and then touch just one end of the weights and bend and exhale, touch, 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 exhale. Now, let's take 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, you can lower your weights for a moment and take a full body stretch. You can reach your arms overhead and shift to your legs. And then take your feet back on the floor and now touch both ends of your weights at the top and open up, and exhale, touch both ends of your weights at the top and open up, kind of like you're hugging a tree. Good. Now your hands, just make sure they don't touch the floor. You're opening up, but you want to keep a little soft elbow. You don't want your elbows to ever bend backwards here. Open. Exhale. You're going to keep the feet on the floor. It helps you keep the ribs down. It helps you keep the ribs down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lower that down and take a full body stretch just to stretch it out. Get rid of any tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now while we're here, we're just going to work our abs a little bit. You can take your feet up and you can take your hands behind your head, and we're going to add a rotation. Exhale, rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add one more, but pull the toes back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can hug your legs in and rock a little bit. And then you're going to grab your foam roller for just a moment. We're going to put that foam roller on the floor in front of us so that we can do a swan. We're going to address the upper back muscles. Your legs are down behind you. Your upper body is going to be our focus. So your hands are kind of wide, like a Y. Go up and down with your inhale. Go up. Good. Nice. And up. I like it. And up. And neck is soft. Just keep working at your own pace. Inhale. Inhale. Now stay up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower yourself down. Perfect. Now you can take a child pose with your hips going back towards your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to go up to standing with our hand weights. We're going to do some bicep curls. So if you need a sit, grab a sit now. And a heavier weight for bicep curls, let's say 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can take an exhale to bend. Now this is one where you can also take it hammer curl if you'd like, which is, I'll show you a couple. So you can always mix these up to whatever you did differently than what you did your dynaband with. Or if you have a wrist issue that it prefers one way, check your knees, they're soft, your neck is long, and exhale, and exhale, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to lower these weights down so they're out of the way. You can pretend that your arms are loose leaves and that they're blowing in the wind. This is a little Qigong release move. 5, 4, 3. And then we're going to take a smaller weight to do this. So a 2, 3, 4, or 5 most likely. 2, 3, 4, or 5. We're going to open up. We're going to open up. And open up. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now see if you can take 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now we're going to lower those down for a moment. Interlace the fingers at the lower back so we have a little shoulder chest stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I like to just shake it out. This next one's going to be to the front. So it's also a smaller weight. 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds. And you can go up with your exhale and in. You can check your knees are soft. You're lifting your arms up to shoulders, but not higher. 3, 4. It's also tempting to lean back, but you're going to stay upright. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. And then let that go. You can kind of show, I'm coming in close so you can see, just let that go. Roll out your shoulders, roll out your, make sure there's no tension in your neck. Terrific. Nice. Now we're going to take a heavier weight and do these upright rows. It's going to look like this. So probably a 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. If you have smaller ones, that's okay. We can do up to 20. Your goal is to have some fatigue towards the final repetitions. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now up to 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, we're going to lower those weights down and take an interlace finger position and open up the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on the 1, take 2 smaller weights. You could use a 2, 3, 4, or 5, and you're going to take an upright press over overhead press. So it's also called a military press. Your arms are by your shoulders. You kind of feel like they fit in a shelf. Now exhale and lift your arms without swaying the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, it is getting harder. If you need to rest, do. If you want to go up to 5 more, that's 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now let those down. What you can do is take your hands into circles. So you hold hands. Yeah. And you go the other way. And we're going to push through. Go up. Over. That feels so good. Up and over. And then down. Now we're going to take the 2 smaller weights or 1 larger weight and do a press. So for example, you could take 2 3s, 2 2s, 2 4s, or you could take 1 6, 1 8, 1 10, and you can put it, in fact, I'll show 2. So they touch each other. Yeah, that's it. You're comfortable like that too. Me too, Betty. So go up and up. Now this is going to be almost like you're shaving the back of your head. That's one of the nicknames for this. Exhale, inhale. 5. So you're still using your abs to stabilize your torso. 7, 8, 9. Good. 10. Take 5 more. Woo, 11. Back of the arm. 12. 13. 14. Now 15. Let that down. This is going to be a stretch where you look like you're patting yourself on the back, but then the other arm helps out. I love this one. Now inhale and stretch away from the arm so that whole side gets long. Good, Jean, that looks good. And then any kind of rotation you're craving, can you feel how that's just a little different? Inhale and take the other hand. Now away from that arm, any kind of rotation. And up. Good. Kind of just give yourself a little roll. And take the same weights that you just had. We're going to do a rear flat. So I'm going to show you from the side and then I'll move. But it's kind of like you're in a little bit of a chair. Your your torso is like a table. Open up your arms like a T or a rounded T. You got it. Lift your sit bones up so you're never just rounding your back forward. That's called unsupported forward flexion. You want to lift the sit bones and lift your sternum so you're like a table. You're not like a turtle. 5 more. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower that down. And you're going to take an arm over like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up and over. 5, 4. This is the half moon. 3, 2, and 1. Let's grab a sit, but then we're going to do a heavier weight for a bent over row. And I'll show you. Actually, I'm going to grab another one. So bent over row. It's going to look like this. And so I'm going to grab a heavier weight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10s. Pull like you're starting a lawnmower. Lift your sit bones. Lift your heart. Thirteen, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice job. Let that down for a moment. Good. And let's take it up and over again, but this time if you would like, cross your foot. Stretch 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on the 1, go to the other and cross that foot, up and over, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale, and exhale that foot down. Now the next we're going to do is a balance, because that is glute medius strength, and it's just so important. It keeps popping up in all these studies about longevity, reducing risk of falls. So we're going to lift and spread our toes. Now leave your left foot down and try to lift up your right foot, and it could be on your calf or your inner thigh. So I'm taking a very traditional one-legged stance called tree. You could take arms up, you could take a pat yourself on the back, curl your ribs down just a hair. I'm counting to 30. Good. I changed my mind. I'm counting a little bit longer. All right, get ready. Inhale. Your hands could come to the front, your foot down. Lift and spread your toes. Great job. Take this other foot up. Now this hip, it's maybe trying to kick out. Just keep it in. That's one cue. Keep a little tone to your ribs to pull the ribs down. You could take your arms up and jawline parallel. Take your inhale, and on your exhale, let your hands down, hot dog, and then lower down. Nice job. Grab a sip. We're going to do a small weight external rotation on the floor sideways. So you're going to be on one side with a small weight. 2, 3, 4, 5, nothing bigger. This is really not meant to be a heavy weight at all. Your arm can act like a pillow, and you put your elbow on your side with your weight. Actually, I want to take this thing off real quick. Then you take an open external rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's do 2 more for 12, 11, and 12. Now we're going to go to the other side. Take your arm like a pillow, and the other elbow loose to your side with the small weight, and open up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Oh, whoops. We got to go back and do 3 more on the other side. That one arm is so much stronger. It's like my brain didn't kick in. Do 3 more on this side. Thank you guys for your patience. 3. So I don't know if you noticed which arm was stronger on you, but the dominant arm, sometimes it won't be as strong because it's getting pulled forward a lot, so these muscles are a little weaker. So just see what you notice. That's definitely what I noticed. Now we're going to take the weights out of the way for a moment. Grab your foam roller if you have it. If you don't have it, just use your floor. So let your feet be on the foam roller. We're just going to do a set of double bridges, so double foot bridges. At first, just do 10, and I also want to be sure we're articulating the spine. If you go slower, it's a little easier to control that lower back part. If you go real fast, sometimes it's just like a book you're opening. You're opening up like like a door, but you want to try to articulate through the spine. So a little slower sometimes helps. Now stay up. If you would like, add a foot up in the air just to isolate and go up and down and feel one glute getting stronger, getting the workout. Exhale. Now we're going to let the other foot down and take the other foot up and just feel that glute. Now let that foot down and lower your spine and take your hands to your feet so that you're in a little bit of a happy baby here. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. Let your feet soles touch and let your knees be wide. You're still stretching, but you're in a bound angle. 5. Nice. All right, we're going to do a little ab crunch with our roller. So let the feet be long on the roller and your arms go overhead. Now tuck your chin and roll up. So see if you can, you got it, bend. That's it, and then straighten. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, as a bonus, see if you can go to knees to one side, torso to the other. Roll down, knees to one side, torso to the other. You got it. Let's just try 4 more here. 4 and 3 and 2. Make sure you're even. And take a full body stretch. Roll through your ankles, roll through your toes. Now, you're going to take a front plank. This is for your abs. Let this foam roller be on the other side. We're going to do a little inchworm. Forearms down. Pull the knees under. In and out. So it'll be like you're a little inchworm and then you're a plank. You're an inchworm and then you're a plank. You're an inchworm and then you're a plank. And you're going back and forth. You might have to adjust your arms or your roller. Take 3 more, 2, 1, and then recover for a moment. This is a child's pose. And then you're going to lift your hips high to where your knees are long. So go back to a plank with your toes pointing towards each other. Lift your hips high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. And then you're going to go knees corner to corner. Now turn your knees into one corner, go plank, knees to the other corner, go plank, knees to a corner, plank. So it's kind of like you're an oblique inchworm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now rest. All right, this next one is going to be swan on the foam roller. So put your foam roller this way. We're going to go up and down, and you're going to add a little like arm touching your hamstring move as a possibility. So if that's too hard, just do the up and down. So inhale, lift up, and then exhale down. So this is what we did before, or good Betty, or exactly. Your option, your harder variation is to take a hand to your hamstring, and then take a hand to your hamstring. Come back down, go up, hand to hamstring, go down, lift up, hand to hamstring, down, lift up, touch, touch, down. One more time, go up, touch, touch. Now we're gonna go up and just hold, so push yourself up, 10, 9, neck soft, lower. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, we're building endurance, building bone density, lower, and 1 more time, up, and then lower. Nice job. Okay, we are going to take this foam roller and make it a side plank possibility. You can do this without your roller as well, but if you're doing this with your roller, your elbow is down. You're gonna go up and hold. 10 counts. Good. 5, 4. Good. Inhaling. Now as you exhale, lower your hip, and then let's take it to the other side. We're just making sure we get those different oblique muscles, different front ab muscles. Neck is soft. You got it. And hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And you can lower your hip, and the other possibility here is reverse plank. Ankles on, and modification would be reverse table. Lift up, 10. And 1. Lower your hips. Now you can take your feet on the floor and roll out your upper back with your hands behind your head so that you have a pillow, and you can roll out that back. You sometimes can get little pops and adjustments. Inhale. Inhale. Five, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and 1, and then let's just roll out that side thigh a little bit. So take your elbow down, take the foam roller on the side of your leg. It can be from your hip towards the knee. You don't actually want to roll out the knee ever, but hip towards the knee. I'd say give yourself about 2 inches before your knee, so you're not ever rolling it out. But roll out that hip. And you can roll forward, you can roll back. You'll discover all sorts of places that need attention. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's try the other side, just touching some of these muscles, areas that get tight and can make the knee and the hip hurt. So your left foot can be on the ground, helping you not be so heavy on that hip. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're going to hit the front as well, the quads. Sometimes when the knees are sensitive or painful, this is a great way to help them. The quads, you can bend and straighten the knees. You can also leave them long. You can toe in. You can toe out. Just work those quad muscles with your foam roller, myofascial release. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then, Betty, this one's for you. Let's just do a tiny bit on the hip here. The ankle to thigh. It's like you're making a figure 4, and then roll out that hip. Probably everybody needs this one. This is just a tight area. Can get tight if you're sitting on the couch. It can get tight if you're like having to rest a lot, or if you're active. So see what you feel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take it to the other. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and whenever you're ready, just take a moment. I'm going to offer a lie down stretch with the foam roller, where you lie on your back. You put your hands out like a T or a Y. Now your legs could be feet on the floor or bound angle, and rest. 10. Slow breaths here. It's a shoulder and a chest stretch. Let your muscles relax as much as you can. Let your breath be full. Notice how you feel, and start making your way up towards the seated position, towards the front of the room, and let your mind soften still with the hand to heart position. Just take a moment to notice that quiet space inside. Sometimes it's easier to access once the tensions of the muscles have been released. Make contact with that part of you that is beyond physical. And we'll set an intention today. You can do whatever intention that first comes to your heart. And I'll just make one that is to stay connected to that sense of peace. So when we get caught up in our daily chores or caught up in news that affects us, that we can zoom out and tap into that part of peace that's always inside. Whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come into the room. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. So glad to see you. Happy July. Happy 4th of July. Thank you guys. Bye.